Hello everybody, today we'll be working on a 2019 Nissan 370Z. I'm going to check the air filters, got about 30,000 miles on them, K&N. So I shouldn't have to replace them, but we're going to show you how to replace them if you had to replace your factory air filters. And if they're dirty, we're going to clean them up. Now, this job should only take a couple tools. I have had these get stuck in here before, inside the housing. I've had to take the housing out. Basically what you're going to do, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, like a long flathead screwdriver, a little bit of petroleum jelly, some sort of grease that will not dry. You basically lift these two tabs up, you pull this back to you, and you should be able to lift straight up. Now what happens on these, let's see if I can get the light in here to see it. Because if you can see, the air filter is actually up inside the hole here. So the air filter, see if I get the camera in there good. Let me change the angles here. This is the third position to get a light on. Sorry about my arm. But what's happening is the air filter is up inside the housing here. So it's not actually in this tray. This tray will just lift straight up out of there once you get it to where you need it to be. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take a long flathead screwdriver. I'm going to pull this back to where I can see the air filter. I'm going to pull it down to where I can get a hold of it with my finger. And I'm going to take and I'm just going to push the air filter down into this little tray. Now once I get it out of here, you'll be able to see, once it's in the tray, what it's supposed to look like. And once you get it where you're going, if you just start pulling straight out towards you, once the air filter is down in there, the tray just pops up out of there. So essentially you've got a tray holding your air filter, and I'm definitely going to be cleaning this one. Got some carcasses in there, and I've got some stuff down in there, so I got my shop vac I'm going to clean out in there too. So what's happened is basically when they put this in here, they meaning me, I didn't lubricate the edge very good, and it basically stuck in the housing. So I'll make sure I don't do that again. That's what the petroleum jelly is for. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to get this air filter out of the way. So I'm just going to pull the whole little housing out. Again, it just sits right down in that tray. Tray slides down in, locks in place. Once I get this out of the way, I'm going to grab my shop vac here, and I'm going to put on a little nozzle. I'm going to get down in that housing and clean out all the extra critters and creatures that are down in here. All right. So we're all clean on the inside now. I'm going to take a microfiber towel and I want to clean off the housing on the inside. And you don't really have to do this, but you're more likely to get a better seal if you do this. And it doesn't take long. Just wipe the dust and dirt off of it. Now at this point, if you're just changing the filter, not doing a K&N, take your new filter, drop it back in here, and I'm going to go clean mine real quick, and I'll be back and show you how to do it. I'm going to do a whole separate video on cleaning K&N filters, but when I come back, basically this will be clean and ready to. Okay, after a little detour there, this would be your recharge K&N or your new air filter. This simply drops in the hole. Only goes one way, so if it doesn't fit that way, try it the other way. All right, and before I put this in, even though I've got K&N oil on there, I'm going to take a little bit of KY. Not a lot. And I'm just going to put it around the edge. And again, what this will do is it'll help keep it from sticking like it did when I first took it out on that seam. And you don't want to get it down the air filter. You don't want to glob it on here. And I'm going to take a little rag and wipe off my excess. You just want it on the contact point around the edge. Once you do that, you simply take the filter, drops down in there at a little angle, press in, should fit right in place, and snap the clips. And just repeat on the other side. So again, this was a 2019 370Z.